I don't know what's going on, but we are right on time. Like I set for 10, it's 10, and we're right. It's not 10:01. It's not 10 o'clock and 42 seconds. It's 10. I haven't done that in forever in a month.
Right on the nose.
Right on the nose. What's going on, you guys? County line logging. How the fuck have you been?
What's up, County Line?
Good seeing you. Hey, Gunpowder. How are you, sweetheart? You do have a link too, by the way. Obviously, it's always totally up to you. County line. Good to see you, kid. How you been? All right, folks. I'm back up north. I'm happy.
Happier.
Well, I'm never not really happy. The only time I'm not really happy, I can't really say it now that we're live. Hey, Multi Gunman, how's it going?
Hey, Multi.
I love being up here with just me and the kid. But
Right.
I know I have two beautiful daughters at home and a wife, and when they come up, it's fun too. But it's a little chaotic sometimes, and I can do without the chaos. But anyways, what's going on?
Besides the fact,
right? What's going on? Anything good? This is like three live streams I've done in a month.
Right. That's awesome.
new old record.
Well, we'd have another sexy motherfucker up here if you get on this panel. Just saying there, Gunpowder.
Santy Link.
Did you hear that? He's trying to sound like your old boss.
I like when he calls her your old boss. We knew who really ran the show. We also knew the talent that why we were there.
That's cool beans, Multi.
Oh, crap.
I wonder if Jezzo will be here tonight. It was Jezzo's birthday the other day.
Oh yeah.
Was it yesterday?
Talent. You talking about Superfly?
It was either yesterday or the day before yesterday.
No, he's talking about Gerald B.
No, but Stevie said the talent.
Oh, the talent. I gotcha.
What's Teresa and Steve up to tonight? Anything good?
Susie's downstate taking care of friends again.
Well,
So
nice.
I'm inviting Dish up to come be the step-in wife while she's gone.
I'll be there.
No, you won't. Shut your mouth. Shalisa, what's happening? Anything good?
We're just glad to be home and have nice showers and have some full bellies.
There you go.
Spent the night at a good friend of mine, a childhood friend, and went and saw a band. Saw some people that, I've known since I was, fourth grade. So the party comes in and follows to my friend's house, and that's where we hung out. And after the show,
Nice.
She met my old childhood friends, and she still likes me, guys.
Yay!
Hang out with them all the time. What are you talking about?
It's a joke, sweetheart.
It's Rita.
Welcome, Rita. How was your weekend, Rita? You was all by yourself.
Aw.
Oh, check this out.
Yeah, now she owns the house.
She's got to be in the middle of it all.
She said, basically, you guys left for more than an hour, so therefore, this is now my house.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I will do what I want. Here's my butt right in your face.
I rub my face on everything in the house.
Yeah.
Don't breathe in when she gets her butt near your face. She's got barn butt, man.
Uh-oh.
Whew.
Little fun fact. Little fun fact for you. You feed cats milk, it makes their pee smell horrible.
Makes
Oh,
her
no.
violent.
Okay.
Poor
I
baby.
don't feed my cat milk. That's like fucking
You're not supposed to give cats milk.
no.
Right.
Gives them dysentery.
They get water.
I wonder how that wise tale got started, because every movie, every TV show you watch, they're giving
Give
their
it milk.
cat a
Yeah.
saucer of
A
milk. Yeah.
saucer of milk,
For
exactly.
entertainment, not education.
You know what? They're putting out a bunch of stuff now down here in Ohio that there's going to be some counties that might not be able to do deer season this year because
Why?
there's a disease. They have some type of the whitetails have
CWS.
some type of disease.
Yep.
The stuff that draws them to the water and they die.
Yeah, crazy man. There's been a lot of it in the southern Ohio area.
Steve, what do you call it? C.
It's like EDH or something. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just Google it real quick.
I think we had
We-
our space in Three Rivers, which is
We had a little bit of that up in Maine,
These that
but
white
they only
deer.
closed one little section of it off. They didn't have to shut down the whole county.
EHD, episodic hemorrhagic disease.
erectile
Why would you have to shut down the whole county? They don't travel far enough to be in the whole county. They're only
The
traveling
deadly
5
virus-
miles, 6 miles. And it's not like they fucking. They're not. It's not like they migrate. They're not fucking caribou.
Right.
or Wolverine.
No,
Well,
but
Or
they
coyotes.
spread it.
They
But they spread it to other ones. You know.
fucking 6 miles, 5 miles. That's all they do is crazy eights and circles.
it seems to me that they would want to thin the herd down.
The herd's
And
already.
not-
The herd. This disease is killing so much of them, though. That's the problem.
Oh,
And if they allow hunting season in these counties, it will basically like wipe out the population of the deer.
So
Oh, I thought you were saying they won't have it because of the disease. Oh,
Well, the disease is
Or-
wiping them out, but a deadly viral disease transmitted by midges that typically emerge in summer and ends with the first frost, while the first cases of chronic wasting disease
yeah, chronic
Were-
waste disease.
were detected in late 2020, early 2021. CWD is rare.
CWD.
Chronic
Yeah,
prion disease found only in a few Ohio counties,
Yeah.
with EHD causing more widespread recent issues.
I'm willing to bet that the CWD that they found in some Ohio counties, I will bet any amount of money those counties border Pennsylvania.
So it's a fast act. So EHD is a fast acting, often fatal viral disease spread by biting midges.
Yeah.
MIDGES, midges, is like probably some type of
they look like about the size of a gnat.
Well,
okay.
Pennsylvania.
Or it could be another overblown news flash led by anti-hunters to try to thin the herd of hunters from killing their poor
you gotta do
precious baby
Well,
deer.
it's the Ohio DNRs, the ones that are doing all the research. They're doing the, if you shoot one, they want to they're testing them and stuff.
Pennsylvania is loaded with CWD. Loaded. The whole state's loaded with it.
Huh.
They say most deer die within a few days of showing signs of the disease.
Yeah. That's right. You cut it open, the first thing you do is look at the liver.
Whoopsie.
Now they do say it, if you do kill one and it does have the disease, that it can't be spread to humans from the meat.
Wink, wink.
Well,
These are the zombie deer.
So don't cook it medium rare. Is that what you're saying?
So the hardest hit, I'll show you this map of Ohio. It's all southeast Ohio.
Well, I find it strange that most of these diseases with the deer population, how come you didn't hear about it in the old days?
Is there any? And where's the CWD though? Is it the CWD Northeast Ohio?
This is just that. This is just the EHD.
Or
So
I go to my brother's. I wasn't up here last week. I went to before about my brother's. And there had to be fucking 11 turkeys. 10 turkeys, 11 turkeys. It was fucking unbelievable. I get up here today. I go up from water. And there's fucking 3 of them. I'm like, wow, where's the other fucking 8? And again, I didn't bring my pellet gun. I'm like, what the fuck?
Scooby-Dooby.
So next week I'm gonna bring a pellet gun, BB gun for the chipmunks.
Having a chipmunk issue, are you?
Yeah, I got fucking just chipmunks everywhere around there. Not just my lot, it's everywhere. I mean, which doesn't make any sense because there's fucking 5 owls that hang around here.
Mention to Steve that you're thinking about getting Charlie a pellet gun because Steve mentioned a 1-pump action pellet gun.
Planned on it.
Okay, well, I started
So
it
now
for you.
go ahead and finish it now. Thank you. Thank you for the recommendation for the single action rifle. BB.
Oh, cool.
BB or pellet?
Either or, some of them.
Pellet guns are more safe.
I'm just thinking like a Red Rider, something for him to begin with.
Pellet.
Right.
He saw the one at Walmart. I'm recommending shopping online and making sure you get what you want.
Well, if you're gonna get him a pellet gun, don't get him a 177. Get him a 22. And I personally think pellet guns are better than BB guns because there's less ricochet. A lot less ricochet because they're pointed pellets.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
And softer material.
yeah, and whatever it's gonna hit, it's just gonna stay at it. You know, he can shoot it at a tree or whatever, and it's not gonna. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid having a lot of ricochets with BBs.
Oh, they everywhere. They're terrible.
Skipped one off the concrete once and broke a window in the house. That
Yeah.
got me in trouble.
I think every town's got some kid who's still has a BB stuck in him somewhere.
I had one. I had one. I took one off the fucking kneecap.
Ooh.
It caused a cyst on my knee because they didn't get it out. That fucking hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I bet.
And the kids that did it,
I had one in this hand from the time I was 12 until the time I was about 45. And one day because I could always feel it and mess with it, it would move around. And one day it like popped up to the edge and I was able to pinch it and it squeezed out like a pimple.
No.
And
You saved it?
No,
You could
I mean,
saved it like a war thing and made a necklace out of it.
I know what brand it was though. It was a Quicksilver. It was the silver ones, like the Daisy Quicksilver brand.
Yep.
well, I was going to beat the shit out of the people that did it, but problem being is that I was about fucking 13 and they were about fucking 20.
Yikes.
I paid them back though.
That's another good thing about the 1-pumps. They're usually weak enough where they won't penetrate skin.
Oh no, what, a 1-pump pellet gun?
I'm not talking about a Sheridan or something like that. I'm talking about like they were talking a Red Rider or something.
Oh, because I got a 1-pump 177 pellet gun that goes 1,250 feet per second.
Right.
I'm just gonna say this: whatever you get, a BB gun or pellet gun, right? Buy yourself a cleaning kit if you don't already own one, and clean it first.
Right. Probably some residual stuff in there.
Oh, it's covered in oil. It just helps with the accuracy and shit, you know. Hey, Jay,
You know-
what's going on, kid?
I don't ever remember seeing a cleaning rod for a 177, BB / pellet gun.
You can. No, it's not a rod. They're rubber now, so it's like a rubber hose. It's a little
Like
bit
a
small,
snake?
huh?
Like a snake, you run it through the
Yeah,
barrel.
you take your just
No,
like
this
a regular gun. You take your gauze or whatever the hell you want to call it, your swab, put it through, goes right in. You just put it through a couple of times till it's clean or cleaner, and you call
Gotcha.
it a day.
if you want a simple one pump, but it shoots pellets and BBs. Remember the ones that we used to pump up like 20, 30 fucking times? It looks just like those, but it only allows you to pump it once. It's a one pump, made by Daisy. It's the 1910. It's the
Oh,
official.
okay. You're doing a pump. All right. I'm confused. I'm sorry, Stevie. I know what you meant now.
Okay.
That's the official like Boy Scout pellet or BB gun that they use to shoot at the Boy Scouts camps.
Nice.
And they're discontinued now, but you can still find them. Like this one's $40 on daisy.com or whatever. But well, it says the gun kit is discontinued, but you can still get the gun.
Wow.
But
I
I
thought you meant
have one.
when people say pump, I thought they meant because
You're talking brake barrel.
brake power. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if you're just looking for something a little bit better than a Red Ryder and only allows him to pump it once, that way he's not pumping a bunch and making it too powerful or anything like that. It's one pump and it only allows you to load it. It's weird. It's got some type of safety on it where it only allows you to load it. You have to load it first, I think, or you have to pump it first. You have to do it in a certain order or it won't work.
Okay.
So, but I had two of them and I gave one of them to my nephew. But years ago, I did a video on it, YouTube. You guys remember Pistol Pete? Used to be down in Florida. Used to be a firefighter in New York City, and he moved down to Florida, and he did Lego videos and he started doing some of that like ammo mafia stuff where he would go to Walmarts and buy the 22. He was a big 22 guy trying to buy all the 22 back in the day when you couldn't find it anywhere.
Hoarding.
Yeah, so he was one of those guys, and he would go to Walmart and look for deals on like any type of like gun stuff deals. Like he would put out like, hey, Walmart has this code. If you use your Walmart app, you can get this Tasco rifle scope for $4, and it's normally $50 per scope. And he had it for these BB guns. He was like, I found the app. It's like Walmart doesn't let people know, but it's on the app that this prices on these guns or whatever product they are. And you scan your app and you get it for that price. So I downloaded the app and I went over to Walmart, grabbed two of these damn pellet guns, one for each kid, that I got. Showed them my app thing. They scanned it. They rang up at fucking like $5 each. So I got two BB guns for $10.
Wow.
I think it was about $10. I don't know. It's been a long time. I had a video on YouTube. I don't know if it's still up or not, but or maybe they were 15 each or something. I don't know. It was something crazy cheap using that app or something.
And buy them a BB gun target trap.
Oh yeah, you can pick one of those up for like $20-$30. Easy.
Saves a lot of BBs because it actually catches your BB and you can reuse them.
Oh wow. Okay.
And you're not bouncing it off the fence. They don't ricochet.
Right. Okay.
As long as you hit it inside.
Right.
That thing around here.
And tell him not to shoot his drum skin with a BB because it will penetrate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Boom.
I used to take I had like an old wool military blanket, and
Yeah.
I would just fold it in half, and I would put it like inside of a cardboard box, and then put targets. I would, put tape on the top of the target to let it hang down over the opened end of the box, and shoot into the box into the blanket with pellets. That's what I did for years.
Yep.
I'd shoot in my room. I'd shoot in the basement. Shoot in the garage.
With a pellet gun?
Yeah.
Not a very powerful pellet gun.
Your power line, Daisy power lines, whatever those were.
Oh yeah, they're only pushing out pellets.
What are those? A Daisy power line 990 or something like that? Is that the one that has like that handle on the pump?
Yeah, they're not,
Yeah. Is that the?
they're not pushing out.
It worked like a pump shotgun.
No.
And
No,
it had
that was the Daisy Model 25. I have one of those.
Yeah. I shot one once, and I said,
make
I
them
wonder
again.
what would happen if you shot it with the
Daisy
pump
power line 990.
towards the receiver, and then two rods would bend in the middle. Well, I had my finger in there, and when I pulled the trigger, that pump flew forward and pinched the living crap out of my finger.
Ouchie.
It's like, I'll never do that again.
Okay, let's see. The Powerline 880. That's what I have. I still have it. I have it.
Hey, Jay Watt.
See how it's got that like weird handle right in front of the trigger? That's the actual pump.
Get them a 22 pellet gun. That way they can kill shit with it.
I believe in Michigan, a 22 caliber pellet gun. In this case, Mikey was half right. 22 caliber pellet gun, I believe, is a firearm. So you got to go through the whole licensing bullshit.
And you ever fucking make fun of Massachusetts again, I am gonna fucking kick your ass.
You were half right. You can still buy a regular BB gun.
Are you telling me a pellet gun in Michigan is a firearm?
22 caliber and above.
That's fucking retarded. Let's just hope Massachusetts doesn't do what Michigan does.
So stick with the 177. You can buy it off the shelf.
Right.
And you got the option of shooting BBs or pellets.
That is so stupid. Don't you ever make fun of Massachusetts ever again. Don't ever
It's easy. It's more stupider not to be able to buy an AR, you silly savage.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
Knock it off. You can't buy a pellet. You can't buy a 22 caliber pellet gun in Michigan because it's a firearm. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yes.
It's not a firearm, it's a pellet gun.
Yes, I know. But they make them powerful enough to kill people.
Oh, I'm well aware what they make them powerful enough for.
Well, that's why.
Are you allowed to be? Are minors allowed to have?
While you're buying them that BB gun 177 pellet gun, you can also buy them a slingshot, which you can't buy in Massachusetts.
Who wants a fucking slingshot?
Just saying.
Oh, but no, you can't buy a slingshot in Michigan.
Are you allowed to have a BB gun if you're under 18 in Michigan?
Yeah, something with parental what do you call it?
Guidance.
Yeah.
And in Michigan, you got to have parental guidance?
Yeah, get anywhere with a minor.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Massachusetts, you do.
No. Well, yeah. When's the last time you seen a 12-year-old walking into Walmart all by himself in any state and buy a BB gun.
I don't know. Let me just.
Oh, I thought you just
Exactly.
said
You know why
walking
you don't
through
know?
Walmart. I just
'Cause they
seen one
can't.
on the news a couple of
Minor
weeks ago.
a BB gun in Ohio. Oh, in Ohio, a minor can purchase a BB gun.
Do they have a caliber limit?
Hang on a second. This contradicts itself.
I highly, something tells me that's fucked up because I've never seen, I've never heard of a state that will allow a 12-year-old, 10-year-old, 9-year-old to walk in a fucking Walmart with fucking $50 and say, give me the fucking, no, there's something wrong with that.
Give me the Red Rider.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Say that.
In Ohio, it's air guns. So you have to have adult supervision for air guns. So I guess if it's a spring-loaded BB gun and it's not ran by air.
Are you talking about air guns or air?
Well,
Part?
Airsoft is probably included because it's an air gun.
it's air. Yeah, you have to be adult supervision or whatever. But
What if I have some blow darts?
I don't know. I don't know about blow darts. But would a Daisy the Daisy Red Rider? That's a spring,
Right.
right?
Yeah. It's the
Oh, they make an automatic BB gun, though.
Oh my God, I want one.
Fully auto.
They sound so cool.
Full auto.
In a second.
Makes me
And
want
they make
and
they make them that look just like an AR-15. What kind of trouble could you get into with that?
Right.
Big trouble. That's what kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have half the city alone will be looking for you.
No, you'd be dead because you'd be shot.
True.
The funny part is, right, about that whole situation is I was talking to a cop in Drake it, and I said to him, I said, well, just think this is we're not looking for a 5'5" Asian guy carrying a rifle. And he started laughing. I said, can you imagine how they felt? The reason why they couldn't find him is because he walked home not thinking he did anything wrong because he's a fucking kid.
Yeah,
Doing
no
everything
shit.
that you and I did too as a kid. And I go, he just walked home thinking he didn't do anything wrong. How the hell did he know anybody was looking for him?
So real quick, you see this?
No.
The orange. It's an orange tip.
Yeah.
So this is not a firearm. This is a toy.
Yeah, no shit.
It's a toy. So is it
telling
okay
you
to show it?
I don't care if you show it and I get kicked off, I'll fucking kill you.
All right. Well, this is a toy.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what he got.
Nice.
Except he didn't have an orange tip on his fucking thing.
But this is, and then you switch it one more time and you get.
Yeah, that's what that kid had.
I like it a lot.
That's what the kid had a roll.
This is the batteries are in the stock. It's adjustable stock. Magazine drops just like an AR. You load the magazine.
I just got a picture of Dish running through her yard, jumping behind the log with that.
Yep.
Look at this crap. It's got pop-up sights.
Listen, and when we were kids, they had the M16s.
Here you go. That's as far as it goes back, but the charging handle, where is it? Charging handle comes down about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And that's how, but it's got a real, like aluminum quad rail. This is actually like aluminum. This is plastic up here, but the lower, you damn near, I bet it wouldn't work, but you could damn near almost, I mean, it comes apart just like a damn AR. So
Careful. Watch it. You're suggesting.
Oh no, it wouldn't. Oh, somebody else got one. Oh, she got an MP5.
Battery's a little dead. It goes faster than that.
But yeah, it's
Dead.
that's amazing. I can't hard to believe. I cannot believe they make you guys. They call it 22 fucking pellet gun firearm. Well, there again, the state of New Hampshire, the easiest fucking voted #1 for firearms. You know what the idiots did? They made a muzzle loader a firearm.
Right.
So now I can't come to New Hampshire and buy all my shit for my muzzle loader.
Yeah, so those things are pretty fucking fun. That's all I can say. We have my brother-in-law bought some like a whole pallet of squirt guns from like one of those auction sites where you like what they call overstock or whatever. And he bought them on an auction site, and they take like 4 AA batteries, and you fill them full of water, and they look like space rifles, like something from Aliens or something. And they shoot just like those, like the way me and Shalise were shooting, but it shoots little streams of water about 1 inch, 2 inches. And they sting too when they hit you, man. It's like,
Really?
yeah, so they're badass. And then he also has some gel blasters where you take these little gel things, like look like BBs, and is that what that is? You drop them in water and it fills them up?
Yep, this is your hopper. They sting, but they're nothing like those airsoft. Those sucked.
Those are just plastic BBs. The whole airsoft is just plastic BBs.
Right.
Do you remember that little toy gun? Probably when we were all kids, it was like called the Zebra or something like that. It was gold, and it took these little yellow BBs that came in like these square things. You had to sit there and twist them to get them off. Like, you know how you like a model?
Yeah.
The parts for a model had a bunch of BBs like on this like square thing. You had to twist them and you put them down in there and shake it, and it would shoot those things. I think it was spring loaded.
Yeah, we had that, and we had another little pistol that used to shoot these little discs.
The discs, yeah, they looked about the same. Yeah.
Yeah. But just I remember because I used to take out all the Christmas ornaments on the tree.
Yeah.
I had a look like a bomb that you put caps in. You take the paper caps, you tear them off, and you fold them over each other, and you stick them in the little thing on the side of the bomb, and you throw it in the air, and it would come down and hit the sidewalk. And, ha! Smash it.
Yeah, that little grenade.
Yeah.
Yep.
We had cool toys when we were kids. You know what I mean?
One of the best gifts I remember getting when I was a kid was this toy rifle called, I think it was called the Johnny 7. That thing did everything.
Was it the pistol, rifle, sniper rifle, telescope combo thing? It was like a spy rifle or something.
Yeah, it launched grenades. It shot bombs out the front of it.
Fucking did everything.
2 sizes of plastic bullets, plus the mechanism come out, and then it was a pistol.
I had one that had a fake. The bullets were fake on a like a belt,
right?
And you pull the trigger, and it would go and it would feed itself, and then it was just like a ramp. It would just start over, like it was just one continuous like circle, but it would take them in, and just like I don't know, it was black, and it had a speaker. Had a speaker in the stock that made like the noise, the whatever it was.
With realistic war sounds.
Yeah, realistic war sounds. We should redo that commercial with the toy has realistic war sounds and has somebody screaming for their mom or something in the background. I want to go home.
I miss
lawn darts.
I missed the fucking cap guns. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were cool.
I still have a little cap gun. It's like a revolver. Looks like a 38 special, like a little snub nose. Like I think it came with a badge too, a little detective badge and a little plastic holster.
The
Okay,
fucking
how
gun
many
was
people out there tried to scratch that little bubble off a cap and set it off on your thumbnail and burn the shit out of yourself?
I never thought
No.
to do that.
Scratch, scratch, scratch.
I should do
How
a
many
quote.
people out there took a whole roll of caps and put it on the railroad tracks and hit it with a hammer?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
did
done
that.
that.
You did that.
Makes a really huge boom.
I take a rock to them on the sidewalk. That's as far as I went.
Yeah. We should take
Yeah,
rocks to 'em.
that little 38 looking pistol that I had, it takes the rings with the 8 caps.
Oh, that's like the upgrade cap pistol.
Those were the shit in
Fucking
the late
10 cents a
70s.
box.
Yeah, that was almost a starter pistol.
Yeah, pretty much.
We
How
should
many
take that
people
and
used to unroll their caps and light them on fire and watch them pit, 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 pit?
then we used to take the what were those fucking airplanes made out of fucking popsicle sticks there? What were they called?
Balsa wood. The balsa wood planes.
Yeah. And we used to fucking set those aflame and fucking fly them.
Dude,
Are you talking about the rubber band wind up propeller?
yeah, the little red propeller on it. Yeah.
And then we'd set the thing on fire and throw it.
They had those, but they also had the balsa wood like just gliders. They didn't have the rubber
Yeah.
band or the propeller. And you could get like a what are they? What's the Mustang? P-51 Mustang or something like that. And they had like different types of, like, on the outside package it would say like P-51 Mustang, and it had like the shark teeth or whatever on the front of the plane, and you're like, oh, this is cool. Then when you open it up, it was just plain wood and balsa wood sticks
Yeah.
that you put together.
With that nice heavy metal weight on the nose of it, so when you hit your brother in the face, it left a nice dent.
Okay.
And then we graduated to lawn darts.
We made a boat one day up here.
I'm getting abused, guy.
We made a boat up here one day with different pieces of wood and shit. It was a decent size. And then we set that thing ablaze. Well, the problem was it was a little windy that day, and it got away from us. Now it's in the lake, and it's aflame. And I'm like, we're throwing rocks at it. We're doing everything. And we're just missing. I go, why don't we just go over the bridge with a bunch of rocks and just wait for it to come to the bridge? So we're like, okay. We're waiting for it to come to the bridge. Of course, now by then, it got back to a pound or two. And we're on the bridge and we're pissing on it. We're fucking throwing rocks on it. We got it out, and then of course, then we got fucking screamed at. What is wrong with you people?
What were you thinking?
We're just having fun.
So we were talking about those planes. My cousin lived in an area in southern Ohio that they had a park by their house, and you walk to this park and go past these tennis courts, and there was like an outdoor, like a hiking trail, and it went up to the top of this hill. And when you got to the top of the hill, it was a cliff, and it looked over the whole entire little town. It was awesome. And we would buy these big ass, like 6-foot wingspan styrofoam planes from the corner store, and we'd take them up there and throw them off, because it takes 2 hands to throw them. You'd throw them off, and they would glide forever over the fucking city.
Cool.
It was well worth the $5-6 that they paid. You had to pay to buy one of the damn things.
At the dime store.
At the what?
Five and
At
dime.
the 5 and dime.
Yeah, or basically just like the fucking corner mart or whatever.
We were fucking pyros though. Everything would touch I set ablaze.
Oh, I can't tell you how many models I lit on fire or stuck bottle rockets and
Cat nine
bottle
tails.
rockets to them.
What do you call those? What do you call them? We call them cat nine tails. What are those fucking? They go to the edge of the water, and then they have the white
Cattails?
cattails. We'd set them fuckers ablaze.
Yeah.
You mean, are you talking about wild corn dogs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
corn dog
those.
plants.
And then we fucking throw those. Oh my god!
Have you ever seen that video? That guy convinces his two girls that those are wild corn dogs,
Yes, I have, and it's
and
hilarious.
she bites into it. Oh my god! We used to
They make
always
dice out of them.
we always pick milkweed and
Yeah.
peel the thing apart and throw the seeds out.
Yeah, we made in first grade. We made fucking Christmas ornaments out of them, and my mother still has the fucking thing.
Is there any purpose?
Wow.
Is there any purpose for milkweed?
Yeah, it feeds the larva for
milkweed beetles.
monarch butterflies. Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Is that
Thank
what
you.
they are? Milkweed beetles.
Yeah, and milkweed when you peel
Hang
in
on,
pods.
I'm
course-
getting answers from the environmental biologists that's in school here.
I mean, yeah, right. But milkweed beetles are.
Milkweed beetles is one of the main purposes or whatever. But yes, you're right about the butterflies too.
And when you open the pods, when they're almost ripe but not exploding, it looks like a fish in there. It looks like fish scales.
He handed me his phone.
Those are in Ohio.
And the flower heads are edible before they blossom,
Where is it?
and they
Why is it-
taste
I can't get that email.
taste really good.
You need to write this down.
I don't know.
I'm not. I gotta do one of these now. If my face puckers, I don't want nobody to.
See if this works. Just turn the brightness down.
I have to eat lemon drops.
How come, Mikey?
Well, remember that.
Hey,
throat
I don't
infection
know
had?
why it won't show up very good on this.
Remember the throat infection I had?
Oh yeah.
Well, apparently it was like kidney stones in my gland,
Oh, okay.
and
I don't know, dude. My phone works every time. His phone's garbage.
they'd swell and get infected. Then, of course, the infection comes through the gland into my mouth. I'll throw up everywhere.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no good.
So
See if I can
the
get
problem
mine.
was I put it off.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
My phone works right off the bat. There's the milkweed beetle.
and I had the imaging done, and they said there was a lot of scar tissue in there.
Okay.
So
And
apparently scar tissue in smoking doesn't mix.
Oh, okay.
So my anxiety level was through the roof. So
Sounds like somebody else needs an edible.
I didn't go. Well, I don't go to the doctors till the last gun was fired, ever.
Oh, well. Okay.
And so I went Wednesday, and he says, and I bring my dentist because my doctor said he was going to stick a fucking tube in the fucking gland
Oh no.
and pull, and like disintegrate the fuckers. And so I told him, I said, and I'm a wicked bad gagger. I said, so I don't know how, he goes, I'm not doing that. I said, oh, thank God. He says, no, he says, Mike, I think we can take care of it with you drinking like water. He said, do you drink water? I said, do I drink water? No. And he says, what do you drink? I goes, Pepsi? He goes, no, not good enough. He's got to drink water, put lemon in it, something like anything, and then chew candy that's fucking sour or lemony or whatever. He said, you're not producing enough saliva.
Okay.
There's also a blue milkweed beetle, and I have seen one of these before. You probably have too.
Yep.
So then he puts a camera down my throat. I said, well, how are you going to do that? I just got done telling him I'm a fucking gagger. He said, oh, no, don't worry, I'm going to go through your nose. I'm like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. No.
I go, bro, I don't know what it says in there. I said, but no. He goes, no worries. He says, I know your doctor really well. He says, he already talked to me. We've already had a discussion about you. I was all good, then you know how I am then. He says, yeah, I'm putting it up your fucking nose. And he said it just like that. I'm like, okay, you're cool. When you can swear with me, I said, I like you. So, oh man, He says, this might burn and sting and be uncomfortable for a little bit, but I need you to breathe through your nose. I goes, dude, I never breathe through my nose.
Right.
He goes, well, you're gonna today. And I did it. And he fucking, because he said to me, he goes, okay. He says, I gotta walk. He says, because you got way too much scar tissue. And he says, where you're still, where you're smoking a lot. He said, I said, well, I don't smoke as much as I used to. Doesn't matter, he goes, I gotta see if you got throat cancer down in there. I go, yeah, well, if I do, you're not gonna tell me. If I do, I don't. So he looked, he says, he goes, no, you're good. I said, oh, music to my ears, thanks. And, but I have to, he wants to take another image on a month from now.
What is the scar tissue on? I missed that part.
It's in my throat, on a gland.
On your tonsil?
No, it's a gland way over here. Your tonsils are here. It's a gland way over here.
Gotcha.
And I have these stones. I have these stones in there, and then be going around and everything. And because it started with me doing this, I push this thing up and push it up and push it up because the gland would come way down here,
Right.
and it hurt. So I push it up. And when I was a kid, I was in the hospital for like 2 or 3 days for the same problem.
Is that the gland that swells up when you get the mumps?
I don't know.
Like right under here?
I don't know. All I know
You
is that
ever seen anybody get tonsil stones?
when it's infected, and swollen, it looks like I have a golf ball right there.
Oh wow.
And what happens is the stones, instead of just floating around, they'll float and they'll stick with each other. So now it's,
Right.
4 or 5 stones that are now one, So, but I gotta go in a month, have another picture done and see if it's all set.
I wonder if they can break that up with ultrasound,
No,
like they do with certain kidney stones.
no, he said that what they'll do is that he said if it doesn't work, Mike, he says, if I go in there and you saw the stones, he says, which I don't think you're gonna. He says, especially after what they did to you at the walk-in. He says, because the fact that the infection was coming back through that gland made me happy. I'm glad it made you happy.
Wait, Mike, hang on. I might have missed the story here. Are you talking about saliva gland stones?
Huh?
Are you talking about saliva gland stones?
I don't know what gland it is, but I don't produce enough saliva in this gland right here.
I thought saliva glands were under your tongue.
No, I don't know where they are.
Saliva glands are back there.
All I know is that if there's stones in there when I take a picture in a month, he's just gonna take the fucking gland right out.
Where'd she come from?
My wife had saliva gland stone. It was back. It was like way back on the back underneath her tongue.
Yeah, it's not underneath my tongue. It's right to the right of my tongue, right there. And it fucking hurts.
Right
Every
on.
time you swallow anything, ice cream, nothing.
Oh, that's where it feels like you're trying to swallow a golf ball or some fucking thing.
Oh, it just
It
yeah, and
won't
it just
go.
hurt. And then it always gets infected because I smoke. So it's always infected.
You ever thought about quit smoking?
What? Yeah, I've had like 3 cigarettes today. And like
That's why
only
you
2
can't
Pepsis.
understand them.
And only 2 Pepsis. I've been drinking fucking water with lemon in it and sucking on my fucking lemon balls.
Look at me, I'm a lemon. Sorry, couldn't help it.
And my fucking and people are like they keep texting me, and they're all like, "Are you drinking your water with your lemon?" No, I'm not. You know, it's just of course I am. All right, just making sure. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Now,
Well,
what
you
they're
do have
doing
a
is
habit
they're
of not
giving you
listening. They're like, you do have a habit of not listening to doctors.
what they're doing is they're doing exactly what they did to my wife. They had her drink a lot of like lemon juice, lemon water, sour. If you have Sour Pouch Kids, they want because
Yeah,
that sourness, how you it draws those stones out.
yeah.
Because it puckers
Well,
you.
Yeah,
if they don't
because
come
it
out,
puckers you.
he's gonna take the gland out. I'm like, just take the gland out now. He's like, no, we don't take things that aren't bad out of people's bodies. I goes, why not? So we don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yes, but they're there for a reason. It must
goes,
be
you
why
got
them certain girls on those certain movies I watch take their fingers and like jam them all in there and get that slime out. You know, the real slippery stuff. That must be the gland they're messing with.
yeah.
They must have a problem with it.
What the hell is he talking about?
How are you not in jail sometimes, man?
Right.
But yeah, so I can't. I don't know.
That might be your whole gagging problem, Mike. That
No,
thing
it
in
ain't.
your throat.
No, it's. I've been ever since I was a kid. I go to brush my fucking moles when I was a kid. I fucking gag. That was the whole joke of the house. Somebody, my brother, because my brother's favorite word is cocksucker, and I'm like, hey, idiot. You know I'm not. I can't put a toothbrush in my mouth without fucking gagging. Either gonna put a dick in it.
I was going to say, so much for trans. Guess you can put that off your wish list.
But yeah. So, anyways, the anxiety takes over. So Wednesday, I'm like, so I go in there, and he's like, yeah, you're fine. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Yeah, well, look, to get rid of your anxiety, look at the good side. You don't have throat cancer. You said you're okay.
Yeah. Well, I gotta go. I gotta go for another. I gotta go for a picture of the hat, and then one more for the. It's been 6 months. I gotta go for another long one. So
What, your hot water tank is screwing up?
yeah, and then I gotta, and then every 6 months I get a picture of my lungs. And it's not an X-ray. It's a what do you call it?
Ultrasound?
No, it's a special type thing for catching lung cancer. Getting it early.
CT scan?
I don't know what it's called. I have no idea. All I know is I go in, they tell me to lay down, I lay down. I'm there for all of fucking 3 minutes,
Okay.
and I'm done. And by the time I'm a mile and a half away from the hospital, my doctor's office is calling me with the fucking results.
Clear.
So
Hey, I get my results on like an app from like the Cleveland Clinic,
Yeah,
and
me too.
sometimes I get my results before I'm even out of the doctor's office.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I've looked up your results before on that app, Ohio.
They're,
Just saying.
the one positive doesn't mean anything. I passed all those other tests.
hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie. She must be yakking with her friend because I told her a long time ago we were going live.
She was in there. I seen her.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'll
she's
be
3 hours away.
then I'll be more comfortable.
Hey, Susie, Dish said she was going to come up and be the fill-in wife. Is that okay?
What?
That's what he said earlier. Dish was gonna come up and be his fill-in wife.
Oh,
My surrogate,
okay.
so I won't starve to death.
Right?
Right.
Go
I don't
pick,
know. For some reason, I have a feeling you've cooked more meals than Dish has.
all you gotta do, Dish, is go pick him some berries and some of them apples. He'll be good.
Yep.
In a
Dish
fr-
comes back with fucking 2 poison mushrooms and a fucking.
I'm just saying. I don't think Dish cooks a lot. I think she's too busy being wined and dined by the elite gentlemen up in her area.
First of all, you know that ain't true because there aren't no elite gentlemen in the fucking state of Michigan.
You're no elite gentleman, period.
Okay, so let's call a spade here.
I never claimed to be one.
Fucking Michigan.
There you go. Susie said it's okay, Dish.
Awesome. I'm on my way.
Oh, I almost took another picture of Gaylord, fucking Michigan again last night on the dock.
How do you
Yeah,
like
like,
that
why are you
for a
laughing?
name?
I just because I can't get away from fucking Michigan, and I said, now look at the name of this fucking town. Who the fuck will live in that town?
And by the way, we we have our own accent here. We call it Gaylord, not Gaylord.
Yeah, well, it's spelled Gaylord, Gaylord.
It's all on how you interpret it. Obviously, you interpret it wrong, Mikey.
Made it sound like you had a gay accent.
That's because it's fucking you people.
You people.
And car is spelled C-A-R for a
Yeah.
reason, not
How
car.
else would you sell car?
Mikey seen that? Mikey seen that? It said, "Gaylord, Michigan." Well, damn, I could be their mayor.
Nope. I want nothing to do with the fucking state.
Aw.
Yes, you do. You want to come here so bad you can't hardly stand it. And I can think of one reason and one reason only, and she's right there beside you.
That's about it.
You know, once you get up here, you won't want to go home anyway.
Yeah, I will.
But unfortunately, she came here first.
Young enough woods for me.
And you know what? I'm just about old enough where breastfeeding is acceptable in public again.
Once again, how you're not in jail, I'll never know.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
Yep, big old diaper and a whole lot of breastfeeding.
Oh my fucking God. Please stop putting these pictures in my head.
Oh.
That ought to be fitting right there. Stevie in a damn diaper suckling off a dish. I hope you got a channel for that shit. I'm sure somebody will watch it.
Right.
Oh, there's a lot of people that would watch it. Don't kid yourself. There's some weirdos out there by the dozens, hundreds of dozens.
Uh-huh.
Use people.
Yeah, right.
Gee, what?
Use people.
Stevie's old buddy. Uh-huh.
Where once again, Dish came to my rescue.
Oh, Stevie, you gotta go to watch Joe Holland fishing. He did some trapping, but then YouTube took him off.
Oh, great.
And then they put him, you know, he got in contact with YouTube, did all this stuff, and now they allowed it. So he uploaded all his trapping videos this summer. And he's got a bunch of them out there. They're all numbered so you can see them in succession if you want, but
Yeah,
Joe
there's
Holland.
a bunch of trappers on YouTube that were getting their stuff taken down.
Yeah.
Unusual cruelty to animals. It's like,
Oh,
what?
poor babies.
Remember there being a fucking vote?
Well, my
But-
thing is
but
that they say it's cruel to the animals, but have they ever walked by a fucking meat market or went and bought fucking hamburger? Or
Yeah, no shit. And besides, when coyotes get overpopulated, is it cruelty to animals when they're eating all the fawns and little bunnies and
oh,
stuff?
and by the way, they're not tigers. They don't start at the head either.
Yeah, no shit. Opposite end.
Yep.
While they're still kicking and screaming.
Exactly.
Getting eaten from the inside out.
They do.
Well, what the reason for that is they don't have the power chompers, so they go for
Right.
the easiest place to get into.
Softest tissue. Yep.
And everybody knows how sensitive a bunghole is.
Steve,
Well, you're in real fucking phone tonight, aren't you?
Yeah,
No,
Susie, you better get back up here. I'm going wild again. Better tame me down. I'm
Thank
about
God
to
it-
go rogue.
Hey, Dish, thank God there's how many goats up there. Dad.
Matter of fact, I wonder if my neighbors are home. Over at their farm.
Who the fuck was I talking to? Oh, somebody at work. They
Love you, Susie.
they got a place. They got a place up in northern Maine, and he's got a neighbor like a half a mile away or something. And I guess I don't know. He's homesteading, but he's new to it. But he went to he wanted to do up. He wanted to kill, to harvest all his fucking chickens. And he had like 20 chickens to do or whatever. But he didn't. So the guy at work, his brother went down and helped him. Blah, blah, blah. So then I guess he wanted to do his steer, but he didn't have the heart to fucking. So he called like my coworker's brother again, and he goes over, and my coworker says, "Listen," my coworker's brother says, "Hey, listen, you gotta be able to do this, or you're not gonna survive." He's
Yeah,
like,
man up.
He said so. He said so. Therefore, I will stand here with you. He says you can take out your own steer, and so he did. But, I mean, I get it. It's it's hard for people, but if it's too hard, you can't do it. Period. Or take them to a fucking let them do it. But then now it's a money thing,
Yeah, big time. It's not cheap, and if you take it to a butcher, all that shit's got to be certified and
Yep.
tagged, and
You're better off just doing it yourself.
yep.
Buy yourself a bandsaw, Facebook somewhere, and you're all set. That's all you need.
Well, you don't even need a bandsaw. You can just debone everything. It's same steak, just no bone. The only thing bad about a bandsaw is you got to clean the bone dust off of everything.
Yeah. But then, but if you do a pig and you want chops or something, you know what I mean? It's easier.
Oh, it's
I mean, you can
easier
do
and
it.
quicker. I agree.
But everything's right on fucking YouTube. It tells you how to do everything.
Yep.
You know
who's really good at that?
You just need to find it.
The bearded butchers.
Oh yeah, they're cool. I like them.
Yeah,
I was watching one about this old time, how the old timers did the pigs back in the day, in doing crackling, crickling, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Crackling.
And he said they'll quarter it and everything one day, and then they'll hang it in the cooler, or back in the day when nobody could afford a cooler. That's why they did it in 38-degree weather.
Right.
And then they would do the cleaning of the everything else the next day. You know, so everything's nice and firm. You know, you're not trying to fucking, you know.
Cut jello.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I do that with my deer. I'll debone the deer, put everything on a cookie sheet, and throw it in the freezer for an hour and let it really firm up nice. And then it's so easy to cut steaks. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
also, it goes through the grinder better when it's
Oh yeah.
partially stiff.
Oh, absolutely.
It doesn't get all mushy.
I told my buddy, he said, he goes, "Are you gonna hunt in my backyard?" I said, "Yeah, I'm definitely gonna hunt in your backyard, don't you worry." And he said, "Did you buy a doe permit?" I said, "No, not yet." I said, "I figured to use one of your 12." He said, "Yeah, you can use it." So I said to him, I think this year if I shoot a doe, he said, "Yeah." I said, "I'll keep the back strap," and I said, "I'll fucking hamburg everything else." He's like, "You sound like my fucking father." And I'm like, "What?" I said, "Then you're gonna just make 3 pound fucking hamburger fucking things and buy the what do you call it? You're done. Everything's all set.
Yep.
You know, I'll put the seasoning in there. Call it a day.
Yeah, if that's what you eat, go for it. You
Oh,
know?
because then you can use that for anything.
Yep.
You use it in soup. You can use it in fucking, you know, you can make hamburgers out of it. You do anything fucking thing you want. Meatloaf. You can do any fucking thing you want with it.
Killer chili.
Chili.
My uncle just gave us a couple pounds of burger from last year. He's cleaning his freezer for this year. So I'm going to get Susie to make a batch of chili.
The
Yum,
best chili I
yum.
ever had was bear chili.
Right.
Best chili I ever had.
Now you have to add in the environment in which you ate that bear chili, which made it like 3 times better than normal.
Yeah.
You know, out ice fishing with the guys and
No, he and it's all seasons anyways. You know what I mean?
yeah.
The guy did it before. Are you good in there? Yeah, you're still out.
Jay, what?
What did Jay want to say?
I used to make cooking videos.
Yeah.
Actually,
She used to cut herself with a fucking companion too.
Dish and Shalisa both have knives they can make a review video out of.
True.
Dish, you haven't done that in a while.
No, I haven't.
2 girls and a knife.
2 girls and 2 knives.
I was in the go.
I know. Fucking cup joke.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll take the back stuff right off.
Have you guys seen the meme running around Facebook? Anyone who air drums to a Def Leppard song with 2 arms is an asshole.
Yes, I seen that. That was hilarious.
That's just fucking wrong.
That's why it's funny.
Right.
Did you say you're at the cottage back? Did you say you're at the cottage? Nice and quiet.
I like it.
Is it bedtime yet?
Because as I said, that my cousin's got people over.
I guarantee you we won't last long on the chat tonight.
Tired.
Oh,
Sex night.
No, we got that done as soon as after we got home. We took our showers. Got
Okay, we can stop there.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
Now that
sorry, I
I'm back,
didn't know
let's
you were
continue.
going.
you missed.
I'm back. Let's do the story. We were at the shower. I'm sorry. What were you doing in the shower?
Well, funny when you said that, I was going to ask
Bow,
you,
chicka, wow, wow.
if you save in your water bill and shower together. But do
That's
you
right,
really
being
save on your water bill
conservative.
to shower together? No, because you're in there longer.
Stevie.
We didn't sleep too well last night over there.
No.
They didn't sleep at all.
I had 6 beers in like
Can you
5,
tell them in a rocking chair dish?
Yes.
and I pissed like 8 times. I got up and took a piss 8 times that night.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah,
You don't buy beer, you borrow it.
Yeah.
So we went to Put in Bed last weekend, and the pina coladas when you're sitting on like a 3-story porch with the umbrella and the sunset, and it's like only 72 degrees. And it's nice. It's a nice Saturday night, and the boats are coming in the marina. And the sun's going down, and
Right
you're
on, Jay
drinking.
Watt.
The pina colada goes down and it's empty, so you get another one, and then that one's empty all of a sudden, so then there's another one. And after a few of these things empty and you get them refilled, everyone decides, well, let's go back to the house and eat dinner. It's like, oh, great, let's go eat dinner. There's 3 flights of steps I got to go down now.
Oh no.
No one told me that pina coladas do that to you when you sit there and drink a bunch of them.
Any tequila prod. Tequila is
Was it tequila and pina
sneak
coladas?
up on you drunk.
Well, with the pina coladas, though, it's rum.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was tequila.
Yeah.
No, it's rum. It's
No,
a very foo-foo. I've only had it a couple times. Very foo-fooey drink, real fruity, like a coconut, pineapple.
It's a chick drink.
Get this, Stevie. My neighbor Debbie buys a blender from Amazon so we can make these pina coladas, right? And she's like, we're going to be stocking the Amazon truck today. Amazon gets there. She opens it up, cleans it in the sink, puts her ice in there, her pina colada mix, Bacardi Light rum. And we go to hit the button and it don't work. And we're like,
What?
So we take it and unplug it in where the coffee machine, because we know that plug worked. Nothing. We tried everything. And I'm like, you know what? I got a magic bullet at home. That was some shit, man. It should have started right up.
What did the magic bullet have to do with that?
The blender wouldn't work, and we had this pitcher full of ice and drink mix. And
so what'd you do? Just drop a vibrator down in it or something?
Not a silver bullet, a magic bullet.
I don't even know what a magic bullet is. Not a freaking butt plug.
Oh, I thought you meant the toy, the silver bullet toy.
Yeah, silver bullet, not magic bullet.
I guess that would still work, though. If you just turned it on and dropped it in, it would probably vibrate the hell out of that shit for a while.
What is wrong with you?
You got quite an imagination.
What is wrong with you?
Right?
Ooh, people.
Some of us probably should be in jail, and some of us have worked in jails their entire life, so we're just warped in the brain.
The things they smuggle in and where they smuggle them.
That was one time, and God damn, that hurt.
Prison pocket.
It's not all what it's cracked up.
Prison pocket. Yep, you're right, Stevie. Prison pocket.
Not to be confused with a hot pocket.
I heard if you use it too much, your change could fall out.
Along with your lower intestine. No, but it was a pretty good weekend. Just a relaxing weekend on the island. So,
did you make it down the stairs? Is what we want to hear.
yeah, I made it to the stairs, and believe it or not, the like 3 mile golf cart ride home, I was pretty sober by the time we got back home. So,
That ocean breeze.
well, it's not really the ocean; it's Lake Erie, so it smells like fish. But you know,
Close enough.
but you know what? It's a lot cleaner than the last time I was up there. I mean, the water is a lot cleaner now, man. It's actually blue water instead of brown.
Green
Off color green.
Yeah,
from
it's
all the cattle feeding operations and the
and
fucking
when the sun hits it, it glistens. I mean, it's just beautiful up there around that area.
Thank you,
Right.
zebra mussels.
It is. It yeah. To be an invasive species, they are cleaning the hell out of that place, aren't they?
Right. Clogging all the pipes up and stuff, but they're cleaning the lake. Another import.
Yeah, but no, I mean it was a good time. We had like we stayed at my buddy. He kept calling it a house, but it's basically just a cabin. You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, I rent this house every summer. Blah blah blah. So we're thinking we're going to go stay on a fucking house. When we get there, it's like, dude, this is a fucking double wide camper. Camp type thing.
Nah.
So I'm like, oh well, but it was decent though. It had a big porch on the front with a couple picnic tables and gas grill. We cooked out steaks and had pasta salad and made
Nice.
some potatoes in the oven and
Oh, food chat.
I'm just telling you what we had at that time, but
Right.
but then we watched there was some people out on the front porch doing karaoke, and then there were some people inside watching the football and baseball games and stuff, and it was just a hodgepodge of people there hanging out that like one last hoorah or whatever before the end of summer.
Dolphins jumping along the shoreline and they got freshwater dolphins in the Amazon.
In the Amazon, freshwater dolphins, Lake Erie dolphin. Well, I guess that's a walleye then, right? A Lake Erie Lake Erie dolphin's a walleye.
Manatee could have wandered up there or something. How does a manatee? They have to slither, I guess, huh?
Hey, you know what? Them bull sharks have been all the way up the Mississippi, all the way up into goddamn Minnesota and shit. So
big time.
Could you imagine if somebody caught one and caught a few and just dropped them in fucking Lake Erie or something, dude?
No shit.
They would thrive, dude, as long as they could stay alive. Because they would be the apex predator of that damn fucking lake.
Oh fuck, they'd clean it out, and all the tourists.
Right.
I don't know if they could handle the cold water in the winter though, when it freezes.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see. Let's just Google that shit.
Usually they go up in the warm fresh water,
Can a bull shark survive freshwater in the wintertime?
Where's Mikey?
No, a bull shark cannot survive in the cold freshwater during winter.
Gotcha. I had a feeling we had a save.
They only go there to spawn.
They require warm water to thrive.
Correct, but they only go there to spawn.
Then they go where? What?
They go up the rivers to spawn.
He's on the shitter. Oh no, I see his elbow. There he is. He's standing up.
Sounds like he's in the shitter is what it sounds like.
No, I'm cutting in it.
Oh, I thought that was Google talking back to you.
Is that a pickled egg, Mikey?
No,
It's like an onion. Onion.
Now you got to Google, do bull sharks spawn in fresh water?
Yes, they do. Don't you watch Shark Week?
No. I haven't watched a shark show since I seen Jaws when I was a 12-year-old. That movie screwed me up bad.
Shark.
Shark!
That's part 2, silly.
Oh,
Bull sharks
I
spawn.
had a Jaws sweatshirt when I was little.
Cool.
I had the Jaws game.
Bull sharks do not spawn in freshwater rivers. They,
You
they
sound like
mate
talking
and they mate and give birth in mixed salinity waters near river mouths and freshwater rivers, then provide safe haven for newborn pups to grow up away from predators in the open ocean.
Jay Watt.
Once they are born, young bull sharks move into freshwater rivers and lakes for their survival, as it provides a safer environment with
Yeah,
fewer
'cause they're-
predators from the ocean. So
Their
that's
own
why
damn
they go.
mother
That's
would
why
eat
they
'em.
go up the river.
Smell
See, I
me.
was okay. I was okay with swimming in fresh water and rivers and shit for all of my life until like 10 years ago when I found out the bull sharks actually can fucking swim up, like all the way to
Right.
fucking Ohio. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
you fuckers. Why did you should have told me that when I was a kid? That way I would have saved all those years of not being in the fucking river. I would have just been paranoid like I am now.
Well, on the good side, maybe they'll eat them stupid silver carp. Another import.
Yeah.
Have you seen that YouTube short where the dude's in a boat and that fish hits him square in the face,
Face.
knocks his hat off?
Right in the face.
Right.
About knocked him out.
Probably fucked up his neck.
I still remember when fucking Fabio got hit by that fucking goose
Oh,
on that
yeah.
roller coaster.
Oh, that was exciting stuff.
That, I never thought about. That's another thing you never think about. Oh, I don't think about getting hit with a fucking face by a goddamn goose on a roller coaster. You just don't think about that shit. But now we know it's a fucking possibility every time you get on a roller coaster.
Shit, I had one fly into my van on the freaking highway.
Get the fuck out, a goose?
Yeah, that thing hit so hard it dented my hood and shit.
Oh, I thought it flew in your window.
No, thank God. I would have freaked out.
I had one of those like blackbirds, like a starling. I had one of those fly because I had a Camaro, and it went right past my ear. I was driving down Route 33 in Columbus, and it's like, I think it's like a 45-mile-an-hour road, until it opens up to the freeway. But I'm cruising along, bumper to bumper traffic. Next thing you know, shoot, something flies past my ear. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And I look in my rearview mirror, and there's this fucking bird in my back because the hatch, like those 90s Camaros had the big bubble window in the back.
Yeah.
And the fucking thing was just back there flapping away, trying to fly out that window. And I was like, oh, fuck, what do I do? So I pull over, and I'm like, well, I'll pop the hatch. So I pop the hatch, and it opens. So that bird's just sitting on where the headrest is on the back seats. He's just sitting there. I'm like, there you go, man. You're fucking free. Fly away, So then I tried to nudge him a little bit. So he flew up to the front of my car. I'm like, you dumb fuck. The whole back of the car is open and he's flying up there. So I go and open the door and try to shoo him back. So he sits back on the back seat again. I'm like, you dumb fuck, get out. So I'm trying to shoo him out. Then he starts shitting all over my back seat. And I was like, God damn it.
Oh, no.
At that point, I just kind of grabbed him and threw him out the back. I was just, but yeah, right in my damn car. That was a first for that, and probably the only time it's ever happened to anybody. I don't know. I was like, God damn.
I got a buddy that was riding a motorcycle, and he wasn't wearing a helmet, and a wild turkey ripped a great big old gash in his skull.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Damn.
it hit him.
I got hit by a little bird one time riding a motorcycle, and that fucking thing, that hurt like hell. I mean, I was probably going about I was probably going about 40, 45. I wasn't flying, but it hit me. I think it hit me in the shoulder. It might have hit me in the shoulder or the neck first, somewhere in this area, but it ended up like I had fucking blood all over the side of my head.
Shit.
I killed it. As soon as it hit me, it fucking was dead, you know?
I mean, you get hit by a June bug and it almost makes you want to cry.
Yeah.
Yep, I hate those things.
Oh, creepy.
Hey, my wife.
I haven't seen many of them in a couple of years. I bet you we're about ready for a big hatch.
Yeah.
Big June bug
Ugh,
invasion.
them nasty looking freaks.
We just had those katydids here, or whatever, what they
Oh
call
yeah.
The whole fucking city just is like that humming noise that you hear, that high pitched hum.
When
But
I
my
lived
wife
in New Orleans, every year was like that. That city was so full of katydids, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, damn.
Katydid?
Diddy K.
Yeah, katydid. That's what we called them. We always call them katydid.
That's the one that looks like a big giant housefly, right?
Looks like a leaf.
Cicada.
It's
Yeah.
That's the ones that
Cicada. That's what I'm thinking of. Cicada.
Yeah, they make that
Yeah,
sound.
a katydid is like bigger, has like big green leaves, like wings that look like leaves, right?
Yes.
My wife
Cicada.
was driving squad when she ran EMS, and they were on their way to an accident, and a fucking turkey flew through the windshield of the squad, like through the fucking windshield, like hanging out with them in the front seat, blood everywhere. And
well, we got dinner when we get back to the post.
she got on the radio, told them that you need to send another squad because they weren't going to be able to respond. They had a bird hit the windshield, and then their captain was like, "Okay, so why aren't you responding?" They're like, "We have no windshield," and they're like, "So a bird knocked out your windshield?" And she's like, "Yeah, it was a very big bird." And he's like, "What kind of bird?" She goes, "It was a turkey." I used to have pictures of it. It was pretty intense. It just basically, when it hit that windshield, you know how a windshield shatters and it just turns into like rubber or whatever. It hit so hard that it just it poked a hole through the windshield, and most of the bird stayed on the outside of the windshield, but the part that came through got severed, and that's where all the blood was coming from.
Oh Lord!
So it was like mostly its head and like chest area made it through, so you just had all this fucking gore.
Spray.
But the windshield pretty much just collapsed like a V shape and then came in on top of them. But he hit like right in the center, like right where the damn rear view mirror is where he hit, like right below that. Bah, and the whole windshield just crumbled in and came inside on top of him.
Top that story at a party.
I don't know. I just remember seeing the pictures and nothing but fucking blood and feathers all over the front of the cabin of that squad.
Jesus, man down.
Right.
I had a rabbit one time jump over my car. Like,
holy shit.
Well, yeah, my mom, she lives off her driveway is a gravel driveway, and it's a really long driveway. It goes back past like a house and a pond. And then you like drive past these people's house, and then in my mom's pond, you go past it, and then it turns to the left, and you go around this curve, and then her house sits way back off the road.
Like a rich person?
Like a upper middle class person that we used to have in the early 2000s, but no longer exists in this country.
Your mom lived in a mansion, and you know it.
It's not a mansion. I mean,
that's why you have such liberal views. You were raised with silver spoons and waiters and a valet.
But so I was driving up the driveway, and there's this like rabbit, and there's always tons of rabbits like right on the edge of the driveway because there's a field to the right there, and a lot of them they'll get jumpy and they'll like do this type of thing, and then they'll just sit there as you drive by, and then they're like, "Oh, that's cool. You didn't run us over or anything." But this one decided it was going to just fucking like jump like right over my hood, just like wee. I was like,
Wow.
I've never seen a rabbit jump that high before, and like,
No shit.
yeah, I was like, whoa. I've
That
seen deer
rabbit
jump.
must have been jacked. Get it?
Yeah,
Jack rabbit.
rabbit. I've seen like deer jump like 12-foot fucking fences with like the wire on top of it, like the barbed
Right.
wire.
Yeah.
Just clear those like they were nothing. That's what they did here at the airport. Everyone was bitching about all the deer, so they put up this 12-foot fence with the barbed wire around it, all the way around the little Kent State Airport to keep the deer off the runways. And then you just watch deer jump over that fence like it's nothing, and they all hang out and run because it's a huge field with a couple strips of blacktop for the planes to land because they're only landing like Cessnas and shit like there. It's like a college airport, so it's not like
Right.
we're getting jets and shit. But the field is just full of clover, and those deers love it out there, man. Every night you drive past the airport, there's just fucking deer, like probably 20, 30, 40 deer, depending on the time of day out there at all times.
It's like they jump over the fence to get in, then they forget how to jump the fence to get out.
To get out, yeah. Or they get a full belly and they can't make the jump.
Maybe.
That'd be me. That'd be me. I climb the fence to go in and eat, and then eat so much I'm so fucking stuffed that I'm too fat to climb the fence to get back out.
Fun fact for you.
And then you get busted.
When a buzzard is on a carcass, they eat so much they got to shit before they can fly again.
Really?
Yep.
Mike's eating that sandwich like a fucking vulture.
Thanks for the fun fact. That was, yeah.
Fun fact for you.
Fun fact, when you know how to eat all day, put in your toothpaste.
Taking a shit keeps their legs cool.
They shit down their legs. Yes. Something in there.
Gross.
I ought to try that.
Oh, stop it.
I think if I sit down my leg would get warm. Usually it's warm, man.
Only
At
for a minute
first.
till the wind starts blowing and it's cooled down, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Only at first. Yeah.
What
Let's
the
get
heck?
the spicy Taco Bell start breaking.
Thank you, guys. Now you're making me think of that horrid video of that marathon runner that shit himself while he was running and just kept going.
Yes.
Boy, they just keep showing that over and over, too.
I'm sitting in the street.
Have you seen
What
that movie?
happens is they drink a lot of coffee for the caffeine, but it can also be a diuretic.
Oh, no
It's like,
shit.
thanks for that information, Johnny on the Spot News team.
Have you any of you guys seen the movie Bridesmaids?
Yeah, that's what I was quoting. Hilarious.
Oh my God.
When they go to that restaurant and eat that fucking those burritos or whatever, and then they're trying on those dresses, and she's got
Oh
the
my
wedding
God.
dress on, and she goes out the street, and she's not going to make it.
No, I'm doing it. I'm doing it
Just
right
fucking-
now.
She just fucking squats in the street, man. That scene is fucking classic.
Yep.
Yep. That was one of the funniest gag reels, literally, that I ever watched.
Definitely.
Melissa Carthy sitting in the goddamn sink was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, she kept saying, "Look away."
Oh my god.
That woman cracks me up.
The thing is, that is so funny to everybody, is because
it's real.
sometime in our life we've all had that feeling like, oh, I'm not going to fucking make it. You don't really talk about that much, but we've all had it. There's that, I'm a grown man and I just shit myself. You got to come to terms with it. It's like, and the only thing you can do. And the only thing you do is just start the cleanup process. There's no way of stopping it or going back. You just start the cleanup process. You take the clothes off, you bag them up, you get in the shower, you clean off You go outside, you grab the water hose, you spray the clothes off,
Yeah, screw
throw the
that.
bag
I'm
away.
in the shower with my clothes on if that happens.
Right.
Oh, no. Yeah, I just take them off and bag them up in the garage, and then after I clean my body off, I go out and spray them with the water hose. And
I'm sorry.
I've got
After my body's
listen.
clean, I can't deal with that. The closest I could get is putting them in a garbage can.
Here's the fact that I don't want to admit. The fact that I know how to do this because it's happened to me several times.
I got great news for you, buddy. Wait
It's
till you
about
get
to
a
happen
little
more,
older.
right? Wait till I
Wait till
get
you get a
older.
little older.
I don't know, man.
Then you get
Now,
the,
see,
I think
around here, all I got to say, Susie, that laundry's really, backing up. And then I sneak out to go do some farm work.
I'll tell you
I
what.
wouldn't do that.
look forward to the big boy diapers.
Yeah, just shoot
I
me,
mean,
please.
that the worst feeling is like when you're like going someplace and you go, should I use
I
the
can
bathroom
make it.
before I go? Oh, I'll be okay. And then you go
Right.
do something, and then you're like in the fucking middle of Walmart at like 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday, and your fucking stomach is like,
Mommy.
and then you instantly get goosebumps and chills, and you're like, oh fuck, if I take a step, it's over. So now you're like hugging the pole with the phone on it in the middle of the aisle,
Cold sweats in the middle of freaking Walmart.
Oh God, yes.
That's bad. That's like food poisoning.
Well, I'll tell you what. We used to go out before we had kids. We would go out like on a Friday or Saturday. We'd always go to like the same one or two places, and it was like we'd go to a steakhouse or something like that. And every time I'd order a steak, I would have to go to the bathroom within the hour. I am going to the bathroom after I eat a steak at like a restaurant. It was guaranteed at that time. But we would always go to like Walmart or Meijer or something after dinner. And then I would be like, oh my God, we got to go home. And then my wife would get mad at me. She's like, every time we go eat, we try to go do things and you got to go home right away. She's like, when are you going to learn to quit eating steak? I was like, oh, I love it so much. It does. She's like, it's a waste of money because you just poop it right out as soon as you get it. She's giving me the fucking third degree. We went out one night. We went out one night and she tried swordfish at this place. Now, I don't recommend trying swordfish at a steak place in the middle of fucking Ohio. You know what I mean? It's not like you're getting fresh swordfish in the middle of Ohio. They don't come from Lake Erie. You know what I'm saying?
They better not.
If you want perch or walleye, come to Lake Erie. That's good. But so she eats this, and I eat the steak, and we end up going to, I think it was Meijer, and of course, I go straight back to the sporting goods back then, and I was looking for buying ammo and all that kind of stuff all the time. And I can't find her. She's not in her usual places, It's like, where is she at? So I'm going up and down every aisle fucking looking for her. And I go across this one aisle, and I had to, like, stop and go back and look at it again, and I see these 2 feet sitting out. It's like, that's her. So I walk over, and the poles with the fucking phone on it for assistance or, customer service phone or whatever.
You find this at?
Yeah. So she is hugging this fucking pole sitting on the ground, just shaking, fucking sweat pouring off of her. I mean, worst case of fucking food poisoning. She was afraid to fucking move.
Oh no.
So I convinced her to get up, and she's like, if I get up, I'm not making it. So she's like, I'm going to go straight to the bathroom. And by job, I had to go buy her like a pair of sweatpants and a fucking like a pack of underwear, a pair of sweatpants, like some flip flops and a t-shirt, because she knew what was going to fucking happen. You know what I mean?
Right.
And by the time she got to the bathroom, I do believe it was probably coming out of both ends at that time. She was so
Oh,
fucking, she got
poor
so
thing.
many food
Oh,
poisoning.
no.
So she gets cleaned up, changes her clothes, just throws the shit that she had on, just threw it away in the bathroom trash can at Meyer. Just tucked it down in there.
Does she
And
know you're telling us this story?
what's that?
Does she know you're telling this story to all?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't be telling her if she was here. She's upstairs in bed. So
I'll Facebook Messenger.
Everything is excused when you have food poisoning.
right, yes, she was definitely had food poisoning, and after we get home and everything, and she gets a shower and cleans up better, and she's in the bathroom for a little bit. She comes out and she's got fresh clothes on, and she gets a blanket and she lays on the couch, and she just looks me in the eye and with the sweetest little voice says, "I will never give you a hard time about wanting to go home after we go to the restaurant again."
Oh,
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't eat I wouldn't eat anything else out of that restaurant anyway,
I didn't hear a word he said. Can anybody else, you guys
I
understand?
wouldn't go back to that restaurant.
oh, dancing, Mike. There's something wrong with your mic.
He's talking on his tin can phone again.
Is your phone laying flat?
No. Where is my speaker?
That's exactly what it sounds like, Shalisa, like you're talking into a tin can.
I wouldn't go back to that restaurant.
No, I wouldn't either.
Don't encourage that, Dish. We still can't understand. Dish just answers it like fucking everyone understood what the fuck he just said.
But that's what I just said. I said I wouldn't go back to that restaurant.
I heard that.
You know what I heard? What I heard was,
Eat a bag of chips. So this.
That's better.
That's better, yeah.
So I don't have any old day up here. So we just had to make tuna fish with fucking paprika and garlic. And you know what? It was 60 cents.
I got to get off here and call my doctor. I think I'm going deaf.
Would you make me an appointment too?
Oh, you too?
What?
Just heard me.
Now I heard you good that time.
So I didn't have any Old Bay.
No Old Bay.
Thanks for translating, Dish.
Yeah, we've come to the point where we need a fucking translator on the chat.
Dish, I use paprika and garlic instead.
That'll work. I heard that one.
I heard paprika and garlic.
SKS
Yeah.
says it
Hey.
sounds like the Peanuts teacher.
Hey, SKS, can you hear?
Hey, SKS, what's up?
Turn it up for you.
Oh, crying. I'm crying.
Oh, man, fuck all of you. I'll just end the fucking chat.
Take your phone and totally flip it.
No,
Why?
because I'll be upside down, you fucking
No,
knucklehead.
you won't. No, you won't.
Yeah, woohoo!
Wow, he must have an Obama phone that doesn't correct itself.
Yeah, it didn't correct itself.
It's not gonna correct yourself when you're on a fucking chat, you nitwit.
Exactly.
But I can hear you better now.
That's what I'm holding you.
You're right, it don't. God damn it, Mike was mine corrected itself.
Yeah, yours corrected itself.
Oh,
There
If
it
mine
goes.
corrects itself. Oh, look at that. Mine corrects itself. I'm doing a full turn.
He's
perfect.
He's
Fucking
probably the new thing is when you're having signal issues, the first thing to go out now
I'm
is
not
the
having
sound.
signal issues. It's a phone issue. Because my phone's on speaker, obviously. And it's
Yeah.
if my phone was on speaker, He'd be fine.
Shalise, see, the only reason Shalise was sticking up for Mikey is because she's got a cheap ass phone that doesn't self autocorrect either.
I got a webcam.
My phone,
that's how, okay.
my phone autocorrects just not while I'm on chat.
I don't know why it just out of the blue just not started sounding like that, because before we could hear everything he was saying.
Right.
It did that for a few
You-
minutes
you're not
last
listening.
time we had a chat, and then it
Because-
corrected itself.
Because my phone, there's something wrong with the speaker on my phone.
Right.
On, and I have the speakerphone on. There's something wrong with my phone. That's all.
I'm guessing you got dirt in your speaker hole. I hate when that happens.
When I'm driving,
Webcam.
Webcam.
and I have the phone on speaker, I drive my wife crazy. So I have to shut the speakerphone off and put the fucking phone next to my ear. And then she can hear me. So it's not a connection. I have no problem with connection up here. I got more bars up here than I do at home.
See, now it just went in and out, in and out.
Yeah,
But it
kept
worked
going
for
in
a
and out
second.
right there.
That's what he said.
That's all right. Dish can interpret. She's good at it.
I took a whole bottle. Fucking people.
So, and I was going to go to the wrong.
One of the places where you get good signal.
Yeah, this is for you people.
There, that's better.
Shoot us.
He just shit himself.
No, I'm shooting you.
Oh, I thought you shit yourself. The Gong Show.
Oh, fuck. I wasn't expecting that.
Good.
Your microphone.
Bird Dog used to do that all the time. Remember that? Bird Dog was on it with the sound
Yep.
effect.
Yeah, she was
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
She had perfect timing. I miss Bird Dog.
I remember I had a soundboard and nothing but Homer Simpson stuff. Do you remember me messing with that all the time, Dish?
Yes.
Don't.
Don't.
They're
And
all
then,
done
like,
this year, huh?
If somebody tell you to do something, I click the one button and it's like Homer Simpson. He's like, aye, aye, Captain.
This is the Simpsons last year, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Aw. How many years is that? At least what, 20-something?
It's
They
the
came on at
longest
89.
running television show in history.
Yeah.
And it's fake. The Simpsons.
Yep, none of them
Shut up,
gained weight.
Maggie.
None of them lost weight. You know what I mean? Fat never grew up. It's like watching fucking Bert and Ernie.
They'll end it like St. Elsewhere or something like that. Like it'd end by Homer Simpson waking up as a teenager, like getting up off the football field because he got hit too hard, and that
Right.
whole scenario of his life was just all in a dream. Of
Yeah.
Oh, God. Bob Newhart Show.
Yeah, everything's just a dream.
Good night, Susie. I can't text you. I hope you're still listening. Because if I text you, I'll get booted out.
Oh, text her.
Oh, I see.
I will.
Oh, hey, you people want to sit here and make fun of me and my phone? Go fuck yourself.
Hey,
Nobody
keep
made
talking just
fun
like
of
that.
you.
We can
Fuck
hear you.
yourself.
Okay, Stevie.
Lighten up.
Okay, Stevie. Here you go.
Thank you.
Say goodnight, Susie.
Good night, Susie.
Good night, Susie.
Wherever you are.
Oh.
Yes.
I think that's the first time this kid has to break my bone.
Backwards.
I think
Hey,
so.
Susie. Steve says good night.
There we go.
Ohio.
Good night, Susie. Nobody
If
wants
you knew Susie like I knew Susie. Nah, 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 nah.
That was funny.
Oh, even Gunpowder had something. Watch it, Gunpowder. He'll boot you out of the chat.
I would never boot out Gunpowder. I like her too much. Having blue hair has its privileges.
It's the only blue hair I've ever met that I liked.
Nah, I would never ban USKS.
He got banned that one time, remember? Nobody knows how it happened. But
I know, right?
that's what he's talking about.
How come SKS don't come around anymore? Gee, I don't know.
Do you remember? You remember like the old days of Google when you got kicked out of fucking chat, you couldn't get back in.
Yes.
For 24 hours?
Like how many times we'd shut a chat down and start a new one just because we accidentally kicked somebody out?
Yeah, well, they said it was on accident, but you know.
I sent you a link.
Not a total
was-
link, but it's a link.
That was back in the days where anyone could boot anybody, and that's because that's what the trolls would do.
Yeah.
We would go in. I mean, they would go in and get on a chat under a false name, and then just start booting everybody out and take over their chat.
That was kind of fun, though.
It kind of was. It kind of was.
It
Yeah,
kept
now
you
you
on
know
your
why you never got
toes,
a
that's
link.
for sure.
What's
I
that?
remember it kept you on your toes, that's for sure. I remember having the whole chat and your finger was on the eject button the whole time.
Well, what was his? Why can't I think of his name? He was in that group with us, Steve.
Oh, the big group?
He lived like over in like Washington or whatever, but ended up moving to like Florida.
Oh, no toes?
Oh yeah, 9 toes. We used to call him Greg.
Yeah,
No toes. 9
yeah.
toes?
What is it, Greg?
Greg something, yeah.
Yeah, me and him had like a friendly battle of who, if one of us was on the chat, the other one would try to get on the panel and like bump us out and kick us out of the chat.
Right.
We did that. We did that for a fucking year to each other.
Yes, who's the one that I fucking that I
Greg
wanted to reach
Campbell.
to? I wanted to reach to the screen and rip his fucking throat out.
I
Yeah,
think that was the Saint. You didn't like
Yeah.
the Saint sometimes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
The
the
Saint-
Saint.
me and him, I was fine. I was fine with the Saint. He was. I don't know. You had a
Right.
problem with him or something?
Oh, him and the
Cobra.
kid. And who else?
Cobra.
Have an issue with Cobra?
Yeah.
Night, Susie.
Good night, Susie.
Susie.
Night, sweetheart.
So what? The real Cobra burnout? What?
I don't know. There was an issue one night. He was kind of being an ass. I don't
me
even
or
remember
Cobra?
what it was about.
Who's being an ass? Me or Cobra?
Cobra.
Did I tell him to fuck off?
Mm-hmm.
See, I
Sounds
don't
like me.
remember that.
Sounds like me.
I
It was
might
a
not have been around
long-
for that.
Long time ago.
You know what I miss? I miss DS Outdoors.
DSW?
DS Outdoors. Remember DSW Outdoors?
Yes.
I'm sure Dish has a logbook from back in the day. She could probably look up all them old names.
I burnt all those when I got home from down south. I was like, this was really stupid. Right,
Yeah, but
down.
those addresses could be valuable if they
I
became
didn't have the addresses. The boss had
Oh.
the addresses.
if they became a senator or something.
Right.
The messages I've sent you in privates alone, Steve, guarantees that neither one of us can hold a public office.
That and my multiple picture full websites I got.
Oh, Lord.
Or not websites, chat rooms and stuff. They would dig all that shit up. You know, actually, it wouldn't put me in a bad light. It'd put other people in a bad light. That might be kind of funny.
I got a couple of people that like to go to the light.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but there aren't that many people. There's only a handful of people that I no longer associate with on there.
Right. That's good. And it's
It's one of them.
J. Greg Campbell, right?
That,
No, I
J.
never
Greg
had a
Campbell.
problem with. I never had a problem with him.
No,
That's-
he's awesome.
That's the guy. That's the guy that me and him would like
Yeah,
go
no,
at
I
each other.
never had a problem with him.
And by the way, he pretty much cured his diabetes, by the way.
Oh, really?
He got
changed diet and stuff. Yeah.
when he moved to Florida, he got really healthy and shit, according to him. Yep, no more nine toes.
It was a pretty long process, but I was, I mean, it's been a while, but I was on a chat with him or whatever, and he was doing really good, you know?
Yeah. I haven't heard from him in forever.
I think it was Stump that came up with that name, wasn't it?
Yeah, 9 toes. Yeah.
Nothing to beat the fucking. Nothing to beat the fucking mechanism.
And then Stump told me one night he felt really bad because then he found out he was diabetic. He thought he got it like cut off in an accident or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. Had to be amputated because of.
I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, he said Jay Greg said it had a sore on it, and he didn't know it or something like that. And Stump said, "Well, don't you wash your feet in the shower?"
Absolutely, Jay Watt. Absolutely.
I'm going back to one of our rooms here, Steve.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I'm all the way back to December of 2021. So, those two guys that did all those posts in this chat room are very immature.
Wasn't me. I wasn't invited.
I don't think you'd care to be invited to that room, Mike.
I wasn't invited back then.
And I got news for you. You're still not.
Oh, goodbye, Ohio.
Doink.
This basically consists of pictures of women holding guns.
Oh yeah,
and then funny shit, just rare funny shit, and then world's coming to an end. We're all going to die because something.
Funny how it comes full circle.
Full circle, man. I mean, oh, there's Britney Spears naked.
Whoop, whoop. I don't remember that one. I might have to go back and review my own self.
Well, she's not totally naked, but she's covering herself up. That's if you want a quick reference, it's August 3rd of 2021.
All right.
I was supposed to do it hard 2020. Oh no, I didn't get hurt until when did I get hurt? 22.
You got hurt 2 times right in a row, Mike.
Yeah, 2022.
Here's the kind of stuff that we would send.
Tilt.
Come on.
I fucked up my leg in March.
Areas shaded in blue do not have road construction.
I fucked up my leg in March. I was out until May, the middle of May. and then I fell out of the back of the truck face first, broke my elbow, got a concussion, all that bullshit.
Yeah, that was a bad few months for old Mike.
200 miles away from home.
Damn, that makes it worse.
Yeah, that's what you got to call the wife and say, "Come get me." Are they keeping you?
I remember when that happened. I found that video of that guy getting tossed out of the back of that truck on the pallet jack, and it just slung him.
Oh
Yeah.
God!
It's like, I got footage of Mike's accident. I posted
Yeah,
that.
let me tell you.
Yeah,
I yelled
that
I
dude
yelled at
went
the
flying, man.
I yelled at the kid the other night because he fucking overhangs his leg off the forklift. And he'll drive, like.
Oh no!
Oh, that all it takes
So
is
I
one
say to him,
mistake
I
right
yelled
there.
at him. I said, "Listen to me." I go, "That's a bad habit." I says, "And you're gonna lose a leg." And he's like, "No." So he's not paying attention. Thank God it was just a trash barrel that compressed. And because if it wasn't, he'd be fucked.
Yep. Plus,
Now I told him, I said, now,
high-lows turn so fast that you don't have time to move your leg.
as you hit anything, you can say goodbye to that leg.
So a large group of people formed outside of Portland's ICE facility just to drown out the Antifa protesters. So there's a big group of people just chanting USA to drown out Antifa. So
Nice. If this stuff keeps up, eventually there's going to be a clash.
yeah, it's
And I don't know what it's going to start.
ICE did shoot a lady today. She tried to run them over with their car, and she had a gun. And they shot her. I don't know if they killed her or not, but that happened in like the Chicago area.
Wait a minute. You mean the same Chicago that has all the gun laws? How'd that happen?
She probably bought it in Indiana.
Yes, but she was in the vehicle with a loaded gun. That's against the law.
But if you buy it, at a gun show with the loophole in Indiana, it doesn't count. So therefore, you can blame it on other states because of your incompetence. So if you have enough incompetence in your state, you're allowed to blame things on other states. That's clearly your fault.
Well, that, and she was probably a conservative.
No, I don't think so. Don't think she was.
Well, the news is going to say that.
Shoot, lady. Chicago. Let's see.
Wow.
Patrol agents shoot armed woman in Chicago as protesters confront immigration.
Armed woman.
Federal agents shoot woman in Chicago suburb after allegedly being rammed, boxed in by cars. No mention of the gun by CBS.
Well, technically, they're not lying. They just left the part out.
Border Patrol agents shoot armed woman in Chicago as protests confront immigration office. That's Reuters. They said about the gun. Trump has authorized a National Guard deployment to Chicago. It's happening.
Where are the water hoses? Where are the water trucks, man?
Yeah, no shit.
Those are
So
fun.
here's another one from CBS. Protests erupt after woman shot by ICE agent. No, they were already erupting when they shot her. They didn't erupt after. They were already going on. See how the mainstream media does this shit?
Yeah. Trying to put a spin on it like the reason it erupted is because they shot that woman.
Right. Now here's one that I kind of don't want to believe, but I guess it's a good thing. I'm actually shocked. ABC News. They're usually one of the worst ones. They put video on DHS says federal agents shot armed woman in Chicago.
Wow.
Okay, here's the Hill, which we don't count them as a real news source, but the woman shot after allegedly attempting to hit ICE agents with her car. No mention of the arms that she had, the gun. Here's Fox. Officers shot at armed woman in Chicago after car rammed officers. Seems like someone's
It doesn't really
telling the
matter.
whole story right there in the headline.
It doesn't really matter that they don't mention the gun because she's using the car as a deadly weapon. They still have the right to fucking shoot her, so it really doesn't matter.
Right,
That's true.
But what they're doing is they're spinning it to make it
I
seem like
get what
she
you're
wasn't on it.
I get you valid. I get your point, but for those people that are gonna say, "Oh, they just shot her, she was in a car," well, no, she was in a car as a fucking weapon. So yes, they took her ass out. I remember in my hometown, one of the cops. I felt bad for him. He had to shoot a 15-year-old,
No.
but the 15-year-old stole a city bus and wound up in my town with it, and then he went down a cul-de-sac, turned it around somehow, and he come right at the two officers. It wasn't like he tried to steer away from them; he was coming right at them.
Wow.
And they had no choice. So
Yeah,
and then-
that cop would probably be fucked up the rest of his life
yeah,
now.
but he, of course, they interviewed the mother on the TV, and it's my boy, he's such a good boy.
He was
Well, I'm sure he
preparing
was
to
a
go
good
to
boy. That
college.
he fucked up. He made a mistake, but Jesus Christ. Once the gig is up, the gig is up. You don't try to run over fucking police officers. I mean, you've already bounced the fucking bus off of 18 bazillion cars, for Christ's sakes. The gig's up. You weren't going to get away.
Stealing a fistful of bubblegum and getting caught is a mistake. Physically climbing into a bus, getting it started, driving it down the road isn't a mistake. That's a thrill ride, and he did it on purpose. He didn't accidentally end up alone on that bus.
Right. But the problem is now it cost him his life. But, and people were all up in arms. And I'm like, first thing I said, it was on the news. I'm like, why are these people up in arms? And the mother says, well, he's 15. I go, he came out of cop with a bus.
What's
a
Tua
fucking
saying?
bus.
Playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
J1 said, see if you can find the video of the woman who rammed her truck into the ceramic store and got out smashing things with a green mag light. Is that what this? I'm sorry. It's on my TV.
He's kidding.
Huh?
He's being silly. It's not real. It's supposed to be me.
Come on, catch up. Come on.
Because I have a green mag light I used to use in videos and stuff. He's just being silly.
Oh, my bad. I thought
No.
it was actually.
Hey, it could be real. You never know.
I think she attacked that ceramic cup with a 12 gauge.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty fast and smooth too.
Yeah.
It's something about a bad smell in the area or something. She
Yep.
assumed it was the cup.
Oh, it's funny.
Blam.
But it was actually probably all them eggs rotting in the woods that she shot with her 22. Just saying.
The coons came and ate all those.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sorry,
They probably had a field day. What? Free eggs and somebody already peeled them?
Yep.
Yeehaw!
Woohoo.
That's
You don't have to go find a rock to crack them open?
The MI Woodsman is the one that told me to go in the woods and shoot the cup. That was his idea.
Oh, did it help?
It did help.
Good.
Yeah.
I still got to send you the magnet.
Nowadays, you probably go to prison for that.
Probably.
She
Oh,
implied.
Have you guys been seeing the videos out of like England and shit where people are going to jail for Facebook posts and shit?
Oh my God! Just for reposting a meme.
Right. It's like I've seen something the other day, guys, like in 1997, England had a mass shooting or whatever, and they banned all like firearms or whatever, except for a minimal few. He's like, and just less than 40 years later, this is happening. And it shows all these videos of these cops arresting people for Facebook posts and shit.
Yeah.
And they were getting arrested just for liking them.
Yeah, England's wicked strict, even with their air guns. They can't have air guns that are over a certain
Pressure.
yeah, they
They
don't
can't
allow
even
it.
have fucking butter knives, dude.
They
They're not
they
allowed to have
don't
butter
allow 'em.
knives anymore.
Well, England right now also has another heavy-duty influence on them that they allow to get out of
I'll go
hand.
ahead and say it. I don't give a fuck. The Muslims.
Bingo.
I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care anymore. I say whatever the fuck I want to say to people now. I don't care. It's like
The
I don't
new
walk
you.
on eggshells for your politics. I don't give a fuck what you think.
I would recommend that everybody buy a copy of the Quran and a copy of the Satanic Verses. Satanic Verses go through all of what's in the Quran, which is some pretty bad stuff.
Well,
Yeah, isn't Mary mentioned in the Quran more than she is in the Bible?
you got three choices.
I have no idea about that.
That is correct. How that
Yeah.
came about is that Elijah Muhammad himself went around to the Jewish communities and the Christian communities and learned their histories and their Bibles and all that, and then created his own. That's why you hear about these stories of Mary and Jesus here,
Right.
the prophet.
You got three choices: join, die, or become basically a third grade citizen,
But-
and you have to pay them taxes. In the Quran.
You're not
But
superior
you gotta,
to Arabic.
you still have to separate though, right? So, you know what I mean?
No, I understand about the radical, but
Right. You can't say, you just can't say,
their basic Bible they go by is
All of them
violent.
want jihad on the infidel.
you know.
That's taught
So,
to all of them. That's not just radical. That's
Yeah.
taught. That's
Yeah.
taught to all of them.
Conqueror's Bible is what the Quran is. It's a conqueror's Bible. We're being,
but them, okay.
you
But
can't.
not all Muslims practice it like
But that,
the radical.
correct.
Well, then you're
and
on
that's my point. So my
you're
point is, you have to say those that practice this or those extremists do this or whatever. You can't say Muslims do this
But
Yes,
because
you
you can't. I'm going to tell you
can.
why.
Mike, you have to let me
you
finish my
have to
thought.
read the Quran.
You have to let me finish your thought because they might not practice it, but if they're forced and asked,
Yeah.
they're not going to condone it. They will never condone it. Never will they condone it. Not once has any of these groups stepped out and condoned some of the stuff that's happened from what the radicals were doing. They won't condone it.
If they dare condone it, they are subject to death.
Yeah.
because they're apostates. Yes, that's what I'm trying to get to. It's not a religion per se. It's a conquering Bible. It's a conqueror's Bible, is what it is. It's Arabic superiority, and anybody else is lesser than.
Destroy from within, infiltrate their government, and destroy from within. That's the problem that England is having. And that's a
That's
problem
what-
we're
and I'm
going to
sorry.
start having.
We already have it because we have Minneapolis and we have Dearborn, Michigan.
Yeah.
And those two cities are totally ran
I know it's hard to
by
swallow.
Muslims.
Those who don't realize or understand the religion, they really should do some study. Just a little
Yes.
bit. And you will just a little bit. It doesn't
Well, human nature, you want to see the good side of human beings. You want to see the good side presented. So it's hard to believe.
they'll destroy our culture.
Only if we let them.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Look,
that's the problem, though. They seem like they don't have a.
fucking Dearborn. They're Muslims. You know, they're already councilmen in Dearborn are already saying, you know, you're not fucking welcome here. To residents. You know,
That was the mayor. That was the mayor that said that.
yeah.
That Christians weren't welcome yet.
So keep on voting for these fucking people and see what happens.
Well, they'll be. That's the thing. They get voted in by their own. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They can't get a whole area because they don't have the power. But if they all live like in Minneapolis, they pack that city and they all live in that one area, and they're the ones that vote and get them people put into power in that area, and then it expands from there. You know, that's what happened. That's what happened at Dearborn. Because I remember Dearborn being mostly Muslim all the way back in the 90s, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. Now it's a no-go zone. If you're fucking in that area,
They
shit.
were driving down the roads with ISIS flags. Yeah, it's definitely different.
It's like being in. I don't know. It's been years since I've been to Dearborn, but it's like a fucking third world country going through. All the signs on the stores and everything are all in Arabic. There's nothing in English.
Tell them about the cops badges.
The cops badges with the they have they've got the crescent or whatever, right? The
sword and the crescent.
And they have Arabic writing on their shoulder patches. It's in Arabic.
It never used to be like that.
They're imposing Sharia law, their own courts, right here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Dearborn is totally taken over.
They're all innocent.
And now they're taking over Hamtramck also.
Used to be a Polish neighborhood there in Hamtramck.
Not no more. They got pushed out.
But see, that's the difference. Like in Cleveland area and stuff, you have like Slavic village, you have Italian village. Like one side of the whole town is all Jewish and stuff like that. And like there's a area where like a lot of Polish live, and there's a lot of Ukrainians live on this side of town. And that's all they ever did was converse to one area for a little bit. They didn't do. They just wanted to assimilate, become part of the community.
Yeah, but that's nationalities.
These Muslims coming
it's
in
not
want
religion.
to take over. That's the difference between moving here and assimilating, and then moving here in order to conquer. We've been being invaded for fucking 20 years in this country. You know what I mean?
Yes, and at the same time, we've been conditioned to turn and look away.
Right. We're showing our kids fucking safe spaces and how to become trans, while they're fucking showing their kids how to disassemble an AK and kill the infidel. You know. And people don't realize that. Your everyday Americans don't realize that these kids are being trained and taught at a young age to hate us, to hate everything about us.
Yeah.
And that's how they all are being brought up over there in some of those countries. Crazy to even think of that.
Jews are pigs, Christians are dogs, is what they believe over there.
So It's just like I said,
Take your hand
we're
out.
we're teaching our kids about safe spaces and a bunch of bullshit, and they're training their kids how to be soldiers and hate America. This is gonna it's gonna be this is gonna be the longest war in history. You watch.
It is because we have an armed populace, so the rest of the world, is rooting for the American people to rein in their government.
So I don't know.
They're trying to change an armed America into an unarmed America.
Right. Yeah, it's the first thing they do. In order to take over a country, the first thing you got to do, look what Hitler did to the Jews. First thing he did was take their firearms. Look what was it Turkey with the Armenians? First thing they did, take their firearms. Challenge.
China,
The first thing he did, China, take their
Japan,
firearms.
North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and look at England, 1997, took their firearms. Now they're getting fucking arrested for Facebook posts. That's if that's not part of a problem, if you don't see that as a problem, I mean,
well, there's
you're
now
mentally unstable and shouldn't be walking the fucking streets.
There's now places in London and other towns, I'm sure, in England, that Christians are not allowed to go.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then if you talk about the no-go zones, they'll arrest you for that too.
Right.
I mean, England has went as far as to even threaten Americans, like they would prosecute Americans. And then Trump was like, "Yeah, good luck on that."
Thank God.
But do you think if Biden was still in office or Kamala Harris, do you think maybe if England said, "Hey, we're putting a warrant out for, Steve up in Michigan because he liked a Facebook post that was offensive to the Muslims in our area," and then maybe they would have been like, "Oh, we'll allow that," we'll allow another country to put a warrant out for you and take you back to their country over a Facebook.
No, they would say, wait, let's see if he's conservative or not.
Yeah.
Shame.
Mikey, you are in that the text group, right? Where we're all in the text group.
The text group.
Talking about me, you, and Dish, and Mike.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so did you see that message I sent out from the stuff that I received?
No. It all depends what time you sent it. If I was at work, if I was on my way up here.
Right.
Yeah. When did you send it?
Don't text and drive. Yay!
I don't know. It was a couple. It's been a few days probably, but no.
If it's between 3:15 and 8:30 at night, I don't look at my phone. So
let's
smart.
Let's just say that
I'm at work.
We received something where I work. We received something from the government for high alert for possible terrorist attacks.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's a high alert thing going on right now that has been sent down, and it's from terrorist cells that are already here and they've existed for years.
Yeah, we've had terrorist cells here for quite some time,
and it doesn't. It's so vague. It's one of those things where when you read it, it's kind of so vague that you're like, they don't know what the fuck is, whatever intelligence they got is enough to say fucking be on high alert, but we don't know what it could possibly be, because they kind of knew about 9/11, they kind of knew there was some shit going on with that. but they have no idea what this is, or they maybe do. They might. Who knows? Can we really trust our government? But they are sending us stuff telling us to be on high alert.
Look,
And also, with a lot of it pertains to the civil unrest too. So
If
you have these riots in Portland, you have these riots in Chicago right now. I'm sure there'll be more here shortly, and then there'll be some type of distraction or something, and then boom, next thing you know, we have another goddamn terrorist attack on our hands.
You know what? Something that's kind of confusing me. If you live in the heart of a very liberal city where supposedly everybody's on kind of on the same page, why would you have a riot in the middle of your own kind of people?
because people don't think that way.
Well, right now they're protesting the ICE facilities. That's where the riots are at. They surrounded like the ICE buildings and stuff, and they
Yes,
give
but
ICE officers hard time coming in and out.
Well, here's the thing, right? And again, uh, I've said this before. I don't care who protests. You know what I mean? As long as it's on a, public way, and you're not,
peaceful.
you're not holding up traffic, and
Got beating people up.
you're not beating people up. You're not throwing your picket signs at somebody. You're not, you're not being a
Yeah, but see,
terrorist.
that's the problem, though. That's not what's happening. What's happening
Right,
is everything you say that you're not okay with. That's what's happening.
right. And so,
About
well,
anger and shit like that. These fucking guys are paid to do what they
to
do.
let it
But
get out of
still,
hand.
what I don't understand, why would a bunch of liberals burn down a liberal city? Why
Because
don't they go to some
because they're not,
conservative city and burn that down?
because they don't. When you're Stevie, when you're in a group of people like that, you're not saying to yourself, "Oh, I can't do that because he's a Democrat too. Or I can't do that because he's a Republican too. I can't do that because he's an independent too."
Really?
People don't think like that. They don't think like that.
Well, you know what, though, Steve? I can answer your question because when they did get into a conservative area, I think it was in Missouri.
They probably would have got shot at.
The husband and wife, the McCloskeys or whatever, they came out and protected their property.
Right. Kind of like when all the riots were going on with the.
Yeah. Instead of staying inside with your doors locked and hunkering down, they went outside and said, "Stay the fuck off my property."
Yeah, kind of like when all the riots were going on in California, and they said wait till they get to Koreanville, and then they're out on top of their fucking businesses on the roof of the businesses saying, "Go ahead, take it, I'll shoot you."
Yeah.
And
Right.
that's in California. So
Yeah, once them rooftop Koreans came out, it pretty much slowed that fucking riot down out there in
so
California.
and I don't have an issue. I think everybody should do that. You know.
I do too, and I agree with it, but I think it's a real shame that we have to go that far.
Oh yeah. Well, and like I said, when they were having those riots, this is why, Stevie. This is why they don't give a fuck about a Democrat or Republican, because they're tearing up their own city. They're setting ablaze to fucking people who've had fucking stores or what have you, for 40, 50 years, and they're looting the shit out of it, and they're your next door neighbor. They only do it just for the fucking,
They get paid.
yeah.
A lot of them.
It's just,
And then a lot of them are opportunists too. You can use it as an excuse to bust into the fucking Foot Locker and steal the new Jordans and shit.
It's like the mother beating the shit out of the kid that fucking saw her kid on TV, right? And she beat the fucking piss out of him.
Yeah, all the way home
all the way home, he got his ass kicked because he wanted to be with his friends.
Yeah, down during the riots and shit.
Yeah, how'd that go? How'd that go for you?
She would all the way home.
So it's
all mamas and daddies go out there and do that.
Head on a swivel, arm yourself. all
Yeah,
I got
that's my
to say.
thing. Keep your head on a swivel. If you do see something that looks fucking abnormal, don't fucking be afraid to make that call. You know? The amount of calls we get for such stupid shit, you would not fucking believe.
I ran out of gas.
And we would welcome a call that was, hey, there might be something going on, and it gives you something actually to look at instead of my neighbor's leaves are falling in my yard. You know what I mean? You know,
Right.
or every time my neighbor walks his dog, he stands in front of my house for a good 30 to 40 seconds before moving on. It's
Oh my
creepy.
God.
What is he up to? You know, shit like that.
I don't understand how people answer calls like that and not tell them to F off and hang up on them.
I'm telling you, it is so fucking hard. I mean,
Work it out.
yeah.
Well, there's a career I'll never be able to do.
Snow removal too. Snow removal. If they got driveways that are side by side, and somebody plows their snow in the driveway to one side instead of the other side, you get calls about that, complaining, and
Oh God.
it's just people think
Petty?
think that we're there just to fucking appease every one of their little moves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything. You know, we have a guy that calls every day asking for an officer to sit on his road and issue tickets because people are speeding. And every day there's an officer there, at some type. We just put somebody there like constantly.
Hey,
And,
Trevor.
What
and
up, Trevor?
it's just because he's called so many times. It's like he won't get it's like you have to keep him happy. It's like
Wow.
it's so sad you got a piece. And the sad thing is, if they know somebody via councilman or something like that, or mayor or somebody like that, that call goes direct to them, and then they call over. They're
Oh,
wanting to know why. When the mayor calls, when the mayor's office calls over and wants to know why you're not doing something about the barking dog on whatever street, you're like, fuck, because technically, he's your boss. He's the mayor.
now
Right.
I understand why cops shoot dogs occasionally. I don't want them calls no more.
Yeah, I hate seeing those fucking dog videos, man. Just 9 times out of 10, you just say, you fucking coward. You do not realize that dog's tail is wagging. When a dog's tail is wagging, they're not usually vicious. They're not mean. When
Right.
the tail's wagging, that means they're happy. Just because it's a big dog and it comes out barking doesn't mean it's going to attack. It could be just excited to see somebody in their yard.
Right.
Hang on. I'm about to.
I don't know. It really bugs me about the whole dog thing. So
Hang
Maybe they should arm cops with samurai swords so they can only use that for animal attacks. So the dog has to be actually flying through the air ready to attack before it falls on the sword.
So we're gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna say thank you everybody for coming in.
All right, Mikey.
All right. Let's kick out something fucking for me tonight, kid.
Love you guys.
But my phone's gonna die.
All righty, Mike.
All right. So we start seeing people in. Give me the week.
Sweet.
Those.